Good evening and welcome to Side 21 and tonight's episode of the Jungles of Paldir. Before we jump back into the adventure though, just a couple things we want to announce. Starting with our social media, of course, we are at Side 21 TV on Instagram and TikTok. You can find us there. You can also find our merch store at side21.tv. You can find shirts, hats, all kinds of goodies there. We also have a brand new show, Side 21 and is a podcast-style discussion show where we talk about all things TTRPGs and beyond. The first several episodes are out on YouTube now, so we would love for you to go check that out and let us know what you think. Let us know if there's any topics you'd like to hear us go over going forward on that show. I think that is it for announcements this time, though, so let's go ahead and jump back into tonight's episode of the Jungles of Paldir. Alrighty, where last we left off, our party has been making their way through the sewers underneath Raventide Keep, still making their way through the first level. They have encountered a few things at this point. They have ran into a dead end filled with a couple of gelatinous cubes protecting a chest. They found another dead end with some broken crates and a lever that they were able to pick up and use at a later time. They moved through a room that was filled with acid. They had a section of the waterway moving through it that was completely a caustic acid. They had to get creative as they figured out how to cross over that, as we saw the first appearance of the Cloak of Barking, as well as some quick thinking from Halrod creating that floating disc to get everyone else across. After that, we made our way further into the sewers until we came across a kind of notch in the hallway, something that looked like very much it would fit the lever that was found earlier. After you guys opened that up, revealing a kind of restroom, if you will. There was a fireplace, some cots in there. I think you found some healing potions in there. On the way to that room, though, I should mention, Morga also had a moment where it seemed like something struck her shield and dropped her to her knees. The energy from whatever that impact being on the force that her shield emits being strong enough to really kind of shake her. But making your way into this restroom, you guys were able to take a little bit of a break for the first time since getting into these sewers. You guys had some conversation, kind of claimed cots. I think Lothariel strung up his hammock in between two of the posts between the cots, and you guys were able to, for the most part, get a good night's rest. However, one of you did not get that good of a night's rest. One Rafa Hollow, having what has come to be somewhat of a common occurrence with this party, a visitation from the goddess Umberly, where he was told his role in this narrative, this story is going to be pivotal, and the rest of the people here would need him. When he woke from this dream, this visitation, one thing remained, some slits along the edges of his neck. Halbor making a perception check, realizing the heads look an awful lot like gills. However, you guys moved then on from this room, heading further into this sewer complex, if you will. And rounding a corner, you got sight, especially Rafa in particular, into a very large, almost like cistern kind of space. It looked like a water management kind of setup going on in this big room. And as you looked up into this room, you saw what looked like kind of humanoid shark type figures standing in there. And just before Rafa turned to address this with the rest of the party, looking down, noticing electric current running all along the trident that he has carried since the party met him. And that is where we are going to pick up, Rafa, as you look up from your electrified now trident after peeking into this room, seeing these shark humanoids. What would you like to do?
Well, I know Lothario was following pretty closely behind me, so I'll kind of put my arm out to stop him and kind of motion in the direction of the shark figures so he can get a sight on them.
Oh shit. There's shark people ahead.
As you guys, as you now too, Lothario, kind of peek around looking into this room, and you're kind of, there is like a turn in the hallway, like a 90-degree right turn in the hallway, and then the hallway continues after that 90-degree right turn for only maybe like 10 feet or so, and then opens up into this larger space. So you guys are about 10 feet back from like really the proper entrance into this room, kind of looking around that corner. And I will say you see the following.
Oh. Oh, lordy. What we got going on over here?
Time to turn around.
You can see there's kind of a thick, almost like steam that seems to be moving around this room, creating kind of like a fog effect.
Guys, what is it?
There's some bogeys, I guess you could say, ahead.
The what?
I never knew the context of the word, but it seems right here. Where are we coming from? Like, which way are we looking from?
The bottom.
Okay,
The bottom of the screen.
Oh, like down here?
Yep. Yeah, you guys are just beyond the edge of this map, kind of looking around the corner in the hallway.
And then one more clarification. Is this like, is this the floor here at the bottom, or is this like the floor and this is like the ceiling and this is like the doorway of the kind of hallway that we're in?
No. This is the floor here. Okay. And then it looks like this is kind of like a short wall. And then this is water beyond.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Guys, I already had trouble with gators. I don't really want to deal with shark people.
I don't know if we'll have a choice.
It's okay. I'll take care of you. It'll be fine. But can you see past it's very, but can you see up there? It's very cloudy, it looks like. How the fuck is going on? What do you see?
How far into the room can we see? Like, can we see the other side of the room?
It's foggy, but it seems to be like a steamy kind of thing moving around. The opening is fairly large. I'd say you can see most of the room. You may not be able to see like these immediate like corners in the bottom left and right because of the way, obviously the hallway opening up here.
Right.
But you can see, most of all this.
Well, I think we should probably prepare for a fight. If it gets that way, I don't know how. We haven't met anything down here that wants to be friends, so I assume that we're going to have to force our way through.
Do we even want to try to?
Probably be the wisest.
Do we even want to try to talk, or are we just ready to? I'm ready to fight if we have to.
I will give you 50 gold if you try to talk to that thing.
No.
Are you sure? You can buy a lot of things. No? It's okay. Maybe later.
Next time.
Next time. Okay. Okay. So what is?
You guys
What
can
is?
make a stealth check for me as you have this conversation.
Yeah.
I got an 18. Wait, Morgan got an 18. Hang on.
Yeah, I got an 18. You
I
got a
an
19.
I got a natural 1 for a 3.
Oh. Why are you like this?
Mine isn't like
Why am I like this?
Why did you say that? Why do you like the way you are?
I have to. I'm doing this. I'm also doing it. I like started rolling and then it froze, so we're gonna do stealth. That is 12. Ow!
I think you guys realize in this moment you might be being a little too loud and just barely beat the DC with the 19 and the 18 helping out.
Okay, so what are we doing? What's our plan?
I will say you can see that there is an exit on the other side of the room, but you haven't seen any other alternative routes that you could take.
So we just killed him, yes?
Sure. Maybe we should try to launch a surprise attack where we can hit a couple at the same time before they realize.
Yeah.
Rafa, just make sure to say boom next time you kill them.
I can do that.
Okay.
It is easy.
Okay, good, good. The boom.
What you doing, guys?
I guess I'm
Can
ready.
I get right? Can I run right here
Oh, absolutely.
Here we go.
and cast lightning bolt?
Oh, I want to.
Aim
I would like to
directly
get
at
close
the
and
two
cast
in
it
front
as
of
well.
me.
As you see Rafa take off running into the room, I will allow you to cast Lightning Bolt right now, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Oh, at the same time. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Rafa, wait. Oh.
That is a DC 11 dex save.
All right, so we got this guy first in the front.
That's
DC 11. He rolled a 19 on the die, so that's going to be a success. And then the guy in the back is a 10 plus 2.
just barely.
Okay, so then they take.
Wait. Actually, the back one will take full. That's not his. I was reading the wrong thing. It's not his save. It's just his modifier. So just a 10 on the back guy. So he'll take full damage. And then the front one will take half, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead
so
and roll
that is
that damage.
34 damage, lightning damage.
Sheesh.
Whoa.
Nice.
As I
Damn.
point my trident, I run out, point my trident, and say boom. And
He said
cast it.
boom. He said boom.
He said boom.
He said boom.
He's booming.
You said 34, right?
Correct.
That's
Damn.
wild.
And so half of that would be
17?
18, I think. 17. Yeah, you're right. Okay, everybody, roll initiative, please.
Okay.
What does it look like as you run in this room and shoot a lightning bolt out of your trident?
Oh my god.
I just, like, as we're crouched around this corner, I just kind of, like, lean around and pick up into a full sprint to where I'm standing, and I just, like I said, raise my trident out forward, point it at the two of them, and just say boom as the lightning that was, like, coursing through it kind of makes the trident start to glow from the back end, a light blue towards the front as the bolt of lightning shoots out.
Oh yeah, you guys watch as this, like it sounds like a lightning strike happened in the room that you're in, as this massive cracking electrical sound fills the entire room before seriously injuring a couple of these shark-like humanoids. Letty, what do we get on initiative?
8.
Albor.
9.
Morga,
15.
Rafa,
14.
Oh, look at us paired up.
Ding, ding, bong, bong.
Bing, bing, bong. Sorry.
Bing, bing, bong.
Sorry, guys, I'm almost done.
Oh god, this one's so cool.
Anybody up for a swim after this?
Maybe not in this stuff.
All right, Rafa, as you run up into this room, massive crackle of lightning erupting out of your trident. This guy over here is going to go and look up at you guys, and he is going to make his way over here. You see him climb up this ladder. He gets to about right here, and Lithariel, he sees you standing here, and he's going to attempt to throw a trident at you.
No, don't do it.
You're just in range. All right. That will be a natural 20.
Oh, no.
Bad damage roll though. Just 7 points of piercing damage as this larger of the kind of shark humanoids in this room starts to make his way up towards the party, throwing this trident. Might be a common weapon in this encounter. That is going to do it for him. That is going to bring up this guy in the back. This is the one that took full damage. He is looking rough already as he moves up in this space. And these guys are kind of, swimming or treading water a little bit, the ones that are in the water here. 5, 10, 15... 20, 25, 30. He's going to move up to about right here. And you see that there seems to be two kind of guys, if you will, or three. One of them seems to use like a net. You can see he's got this like large net that he's kind of grasping in both hands. There's two of those. There's one that looks like it has a harpoon that it uses, and then this guy over here, the larger one, he had that trident, but he's also got this like large like melee kind of hooked barbed looking weapon as well as a shield. This guy, however, is going to he's gonna throw a harpoon at you, Rafa.
Oh my god, all the harpoons!
Much worse roll, 8 to hit. I'm certain that is going to miss. And that will end its turn. Morga, seeing this unfold in this room, the massive lightning strike and these shark humanoid creatures immediately engaging with the party, what would you like to do?
She is going to see this trident go straight for Lothario, and you're just going to see the gritting of her teeth. And she's going to move right here, and she is going to look at this creature right here, and she is going to cast Draven's Bane of Excellence right at this guy, and she's going to look at him and just kind of like get herself ready, but kind of like a whip in a way, whip it that way. So
This way, that way.
they must which it says they must make a charisma saving throw. If they fail, the next ability check, attack, or roll that results in a 20 fails to have any effect. So if you have a d20, you fail. So you need to
He definitely fails the charisma save with a 5.
Hell yeah. And so because I get to attack twice, I'm gonna go straight on in and go head first, and I'm gonna take my flail and just have my shield up, obviously for protection, trying to see if I can notice the eye, and just take it back and just right on the top, like try to get like right here.
All right. Trying to carve a couple new gills on this guy.
I want to
Go
mount it
ahead
on
and
my
roll
wall.
to hit.
Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, I think a 27 is
I
going to
think-
hit this guy.
I think so too. And what I'm going to do is, because I attacked, I think I'm going to turn it into a divine smite if I can.
Okay.
So let's expend that slot. Your damage is 7.
7?
Yeah, that's it. What a fail.
Alrighty. Hey, you know what? Every little bit counts.
Hey, you know what? That nat 20 help is going to help a lot.
What else for you, Morga?
That's it. She's just going to try to stand between this creature and her friends.
And just to clarify, for that spell, if I roll a natty 20, it's just canceled out, right?
Pretty much, it just cancels it out. I'm going to
Perfect.
take a little screenshot and send it your way too.
Rafa, you are up.
I am going to take and try and jump on top of this guy here, bringing my trident down on top of his head as I do.
Okay, yeah, and he seems to be standing. He's about like knee deep in the water right here. He looks to be standing on this kind of wall that's submerged under the water. So yeah, as you jump out here, go ahead and roll to hit with the trident. Don't forget to add that extra damage.
That is a 21 to hit.
Nice.
Definitely hits, yeah.
There's going to be a total of 16 points of damage. 3 of those are lightning.
Alrighty. So that is the guy that took full damage. As you come down on him, you said 17, right?
16.
16 is exactly what he had left. So as you come down after shooting this guy with an insane lightning bolt, come down and do further electrical damage as you pierce into him with that harpoon, and he just kind of floats there. Oh.
Nice.
Holy shit.
What else, Rafa?
Okay. Let's see. How much? I was here before. How much movement was that? 10. Oh yeah. So then I'm going to go after this other guy with my second attack.
All right, so yeah, you're kind of treading water, swimming now as you make your way out here into the water.
But before making my second attack, I'm going to bonus action rage.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Get him.
Boom.
So that is a Dex 14 save by this guy in front of me.
All right. That is a 13 failure.
Nice.
Okay, he is zapped by 5 points of lightning damage.
Alrighty.
Alright.
All right. He's taking some hits. Not looking near as rough as the dead one.
That is going to be a 16 for my second attack.
16 for a second attack will still hit.
Okay.
Get him.
Wait, did you already attacked the
So I did the
guy that you
first-
just killed? So that would be a
That was
third
my
attack.
first attack. And then I bonus action rage, which with that, because of my subclass, I create a 10-foot aura. And I
Oh,
choose a
okay,
creature.
gotcha. I thought that was you were just raging and then hitting him.
No, that was part of
My
my
bad.
bonus action.
No, you've got some weird magical rage, and it's kind of awesome.
So that was 5 points of piercing and 2 points of lightning.
Got it. Yeah, he's looking. He's definitely taking some hits. Looking a little rough there. Anything else for your turn?
That is going to be my turn.
All right, that is going to bring up this one that you are attacking. It is going to, as a bonus action, it has the ability called Nimble Escape, so it's going to disengage here as a bonus action and move over this way. So say to like right here, kind of getting a little bit of cover behind this like kind of pipe thing, and it is going to attempt to throw a net at you while you're here in the water.
No.
Rafa.
Coward.
Yeah.
Coward.
I'm rolling terrible. That is an 8 to hit. So you see this net fly out into the water, completely miss you. It's just kind of floating there next to you. He already used his bonus action movement. That is it for his turn. Halbord, you are up.
Perfect. So, I am exactly 30 feet away, so I just call out, Rafa, maybe this will help you. And I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce. I have a 30-foot range to target, and I'm going to enlarge Rafa.
Sweet.
I'm just with, like, that is exactly 30 feet.
That's sick.
Heck yeah.
All right, as you guys see Rafa grow into this giant size in the water, no longer treading water. You're at the height where you're just standing on the bottom of this pool now.
There's a big grin across Rafa's face
So
as he watches himself just enlarge.
You already
What else,
have
Halbord?
it, and it'll also grant you an extra 1d4 damage on hit with any melee or melee attack.
Nice.
You already have advantage on strength checks and saving throws because you're raging, so that's superfluous. It's mostly the extra damage and the extra size.
Sweet, thank you.
At that point, I'm just gonna flip this guy the bird, and I'm gonna run 20 feet this way. And just like, or 25 feet, and I want to get next to like this destroyed box.
Run.
Just
Yeah,
this
you
and run
are-
away.
Posted up in the corner between the wall and this broken crate. That will do it for Halbord. Lothario, you are up.
Lothario kind of like reels from the pain of like that like trident just like kind of like impaled like part of his thigh, and he just kind of like shucks it to the ground. Ugh! Ting 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 ting. And he
It weirdly hit the same spot that Piranha Bite was at.
and it hurts like a bitch right now too. And while he's kind of holding his like thigh down there, and he like pulls out his flute from his sheath down there and takes a long deep breath and just starts up again with the Flight of the Fire Wasp like song, and just kind of starts getting faster and faster and reverberating, and that kind of gives you guys a little bit of extra encouragement. And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration. Wait, Bardic Inspiration. Oh, I can only do it once. I'm tripping. I was thinking about out of combat. So I will give Morga a Bardic Inspiration. That's my bonus action.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And then for my action, I gotta pull it back up. I'm going to. Same with that. I'm mouthing and like pushing the air through the mouthpiece, and as I do that, it goes from just my embouchure of like using the flute as is to start whispering through it, and I just start whispering, and it reverberates and reverberates and reverberates. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers to the one that is over here next to Rafa,
Okay.
and that is going to be a Wisdom 15 save on his part. I'm casting it at first level, by the way. Too.
Okay. 5 on the die. That's definitely a failure.
Let's go. Okay, so on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic, and it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from me as I can using the safest route. Pum, and he takes.
It's gonna move over here the entire time it's walking over this way. It's got this kind of chaos going on inside its mind as this magical dissonant whisper that's being spoken through this flute. Kind of like when somebody does the tube with the keyboard. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, he's making a ton of noise as he kind of splashes and shrieks out as he moves back over this way. What else for you, Lothario?
He just hears like, "You're not good enough. You've always swam weird. You're not good enough. You've always swam weird."
Oh no.
And then he will take 8 psychic damage from that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to, I'm going to get about maybe here, just a little bit closer to Halmore, just so I can kind of cover him too. Ow, my fucking thigh!
All right, yeah, and that one looks pretty rough. It's still up though. Anything else for you, Lothario?
That's it.
All right, that is going to bring up this guy. No longer in cover. He is. Well, he wasn't in cover in the first place. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move up to about right here. This one's got another one of those kind of net attacks, and he is going to attempt to throw a net towards you, Halbor. Get you pinned up in the corner that you're standing in, ideally. Okay. I'm not rolling this dice anymore.
There.
That is going to miss as you see the net kind of crash and like add to the stack of like debris in the corner here behind you. That will end its turn. And that will bring us back to the top of initiative, which is going to be this guy here. Being already right here with you, Morga, he is going to see you as the easiest target in this case, and he is going to make a multi-attack against you, starting with his big shark jaws opening up. You see the layers of teeth in his mouth going back, not just one like us humans have, but layers and rows of teeth extending into the back of his mouth as he attempts to bite you. Hey, we switched dice and we hit people. That is a 22 to hit.
It hits.
So starting on that first attack, we're looking at 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to take this big hooked barbed weapon and swing it down towards you after he bites you. That is not going to hit. 8 on the die, or I'm sorry, 3 on the die plus 5. And he actually has multi-attack, guys, is 3. He's going to try and swing one more time with it. That is going to hit with a 19 plus 5, 24. Seven additional points of piercing damage as these kind of barbed edges of this club like rake into your skin after he bit you. That is going to end his turn as he goes in your face, and you see the blood like dripping now out of his mouth around his teeth. Morga, you are up.
She is going to just look at it, and her eyes are going to just slit down, and she goes, "I eat fish like you for breakfast." And she's going to take her flail and just as hard as she can, just like put her whole back into it, and hopefully that works. A 20, a dirty 20.
20 hits.
Let's go.
So that is, I realized here that I did this wrong. I didn't do my damage for this and turn it into a divine smite last time, so that was on me. So I'm gonna, this takes a 6 damage, and then I'm gonna turn this into a divine smite as well.
You did divine smite last time.
I did, but I didn't do my flail damage. I just did the divine smite damage, so I didn't add it correctly. So that extra damage is going to be 13.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
And then she's going to take her arm back and do it again. Feeling like a chunk was bit out of her. Oh, let's go. 27.
That'll hit.
Oh my gosh, such a
Alright.
good
Oh,
roll.
smack him.
And that's an 11 damage.
11.
So good.
Yes, you get this bite taken out of you. He pulls back. You see your blood in his jaws. He roars at you, and you don't hesitate, smacking this guy with your flail a couple times, putting the power of Helm behind the first attack. Anything else for you this turn?
I did my 2 attacks, but I'm just gonna try to take as much hits as I can.
All right, yeah. Doing your typical move of drawing as much thread as possible. Rafa, you are standing now massive in this pool of water, a dead sharkland creature floating in the water next to you on one side, a net that widely missed you floating to your left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use my movement to come over here and help Morga.
Yeah, and you just are able to like step out of this pool.
So sick.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna come
How
attack
big
it
you are.
twice with my
So big.
trident.
What is the reach on your trident? Is that a 10-foot melee weapon reach?
It is 20.
Well, that should be for throwing it.
5 reach.
Okay, so you do need to be
5.
right up on him. Perfect. That's what I was going to ask if you wanted to stand here. Yeah, go ahead.
So I doubt the first one's gonna hit. That was only a 9.
9 will miss.
However, the second one is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. You guys are smacking.
Yeah, for real.
And then remember, add an extra D4 for each attack from me.
So that is 14 piercing
Oof,
and 4 lightning.
Nice.
that's so good.
Got it. Yeah, this guy's big and tanky, but he's definitely taking some hits.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right, sounds good. That is going to bring up this guy, and he is over here just holding his head and kind of like screaming as much as a shark could scream. And now that you guys have been in this room for a little bit, you kind of are seeing kind of the nature of the room. It looks like this side on the right, it's kind of a grated exit, similar to what you've seen a lot of times with these waterways. There's a grate that keeps anything besides water from moving into the area beyond that. But on this left side, it does seem to be open, and it looks like it's like heading out into deeper water. So either like a natural river or the start of kind of the ocean. And as this guy is screaming over here, you see something come out
Oh,
to
shit.
investigate the noise.
Here we go.
As another one of these large, tanky, like sharks comes from this side of the map. However, he just moves into view. This is this guy's turn. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, shaking off this kind of, mental distress that he's in. And he's just going to kind of move closer to the party, and that is going to end his turn. Halbor, you are up.
I just look at this guy and I go, I'm sorry, but I need you to die. And I'm going to shoot a scorching ray at him at a 3rd level.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll get 4 rays, and for each hit, it'll be 2d6 fire.
Okay.
Nice.
Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit. And this one has not been hit at all yet.
That one's a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Was that a natural 20?
No. 'cause I
Oh
got
no,
plus
I
7.
can't tell. Your die is so
Does a
freaking
14 hit?
14 just hits this guy.
Alright, so 2 hits, 1 miss. Last roll. And it is a 12 hit, so probably not.
12 does not.
So 2 blasts. Is 9 and 3 damage, so a 12 total.
12 total as this guy takes his first damage of the encounter. What else for you, Halbor?
And then, considering I didn't just blow his face off, I'm gonna move 30 feet back this way and just go, I'm sorry, Lothario, as I like scoot past him.
Oh yeah.
Lothario,
our
you
guy.
watch as
That's our
Halbor
guy.
just shoots these flaming rays, like basically close range towards this sharkland, and then runs back behind you. And it is your turn.
I'm like, yes, just like that. And I turn around to look at him, and he's fucking running. I'm like, wait.
him
I
off.
have, okay, I'm gonna kind of survey the area for a moment. See another one pull up. And where are my bonus actions? There they are. I am going to What I'm going to do is also retreat. I'm going to come to right over here, I suppose. You fucker, you just left me. And then
We're just making room, man. We're making space.
I know, I'm sorry, you're doing your best. And then I will I'm going to healing word as a bonus action, Morga. First level, so that is going to be you get 11 healing, Morga.
You are the best. You're doing great.
Ah! Okay, and then I'm going to action vicious mockery. The guy that was chasing us.
Okay.
And that is going to be a wisdom 15 save on his part. Range weight.
What's the range on Vicious Mockery?
60 feet. Okay, nice.
60?
Yes.
Damn, all right. What is the save? Sorry.
15 wisdom.
He succeeds with a
Damn.
15 on the dice.
Nice. How much did I move? I moved 4 spots, so that's 20. I'm just gonna get right here.
Standing behind Halvor, the two, brave guys of the party, really. Anything else for your turn, Lothario?
That's it.
All right, that is
Great
going
for putting
to...
our bodies into this situation versus their bodies,
Right.
which are big and muscular.
That is going to bring up this one again. He is going to continue to stalk you guys.
Donna.
Except this time he has enough room to get to you. This is the netter. He has already thrown his net and did not go pick it back up, so he's just going to bite at you. He's going to make his multi-attack here. Does a 17 hit you, Halvor?
I use my reaction and cast shield.
Oh, nice.
So adding 2 to your AC,
Oh no, this one goes up by 5. Magic shield.
adding 5 to your AC, so that'll
So-
block, and that's throughout the remainder of...
Just this
turn,
round.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your current AC?
So I had cast mage armor after we woke up. So it's 16 with mage armor, so it's at 21 right now.
Okay, yeah, the second roll was a 5, so definitely misses. This guy comes up to bite you, and you guys see this magical shield appear, blocking the jaws from...
I'm, like, hiding behind the
closing
shield, too.
on Halvor.
Yeah, you watch me like my eyes glow and I like stomp my feet like no and like stomp a foot and this shoots up this magic energy.
Sick.
That is going to bring up the new shark. It is going to move up as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It will be about right here, and I think it's not going to take any further actions at this time. So that's going to bring up this one now. Rafa, now that you have joined the fight here, it's kind of looking back and forth between you. It's going to settle on you this time, and it's going to start with a bite. That is going to be a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
All right. So that'll be 9 points of piercing damage on the bite. And then you see it's got this big barbed club. It's going to attempt to hit you with a couple times. First one's a miss. Second one is a 19 plus 5. Yeah, 24 to hit. That'll be another, bad damage roll. 4 points of piercing damage as you get a chunk bit out of you, adding to the blood in this creature's face and mouth, and a single barbed club ripping a little bit of your flesh away from your body as well. That is going to end this guy's turn. Morga, you're up.
Morga is gonna just watch this happen as the blood just continues to get worse. She is going to grab her shield and take her flail again and just take her whole body twist and just whack this this shark right here as hard as she can. Let's see. The 25.
You see, as you attack this creature with the flail, he kind of raises up this barbed kind of club that he's using, and he is going to use his reaction to use an ability called Protection, and you'll need to roll with disadvantage on this attack.
Okay.
no.
So roll one more time.
Yep.
Okay. 23.
23 hits. You kind of telegraph
crazy.
him trying to block you and are able to kind of bend the flail. The cool thing about the flail is it's, these leather strips, so it's got some finesse abilities to it.
She's gonna taunt it, and as the damage says, she's gonna go and the damage of that is 8,
Okay.
and then she's gonna do it again because she's got a second attack, and she's
Okay.
gonna just start laughing in its face
Oh,
because
God.
she got through the first time taunting it. And this is also disadvantage as well, correct?
No, it was
No,
that's
this is
just
just
his
a normal.
reaction to the single attack,
Okay.
so your second attack won't be affected.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, roll the crit.
Get him.
And
Morgan
it's gonna
does not seem okay. Like, she's laughing at this guy, just savagely swinging away with this flail, doing critical damage here.
It said 8. Oh my gosh,
20
8 plus
total
7
damage.
plus 5 is 20 total damage.
That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
Absolutely disgusting.
I hope it dies.
It is up still, but looking rougher by the minute. Again, this guy is the big, tanky, beefy boy. You think after seeing all these creatures, this guy's definitely got the most progress going to need to be made against him.
Yeah. That was
bring him
it.
down.
That's my turn.
All right, Rafa, you see this happening right next to you, the maniacal laughing, the savage swinging of the flail. What would you like to do?
Boom.
And you're huge still.
I am going to attack it with my trident. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
So good. Get him, my enlarged friend.
That is 12 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning damage.
As you see the trident strike him, and you can see now the electrical energy that runs down your trident pretty much at all times, transferring from the barbed ends of it into this creature's body as he is shaking now with the electrical energy that you're causing to like course through his body, and drops to one knee. He is not dead, but he is next to on death's door for sure.
Then I want to do it again.
Finish him.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
That is 10 points of piercing and 3 points of lightning damage.
More than enough. What does it look like as you finish this large shark-like creature off with your massive form?
When I stabbed it the first time, I kind of like stabbed it and then readjusted it up, and just kind of the second attack was just like slamming it down into
Nice.
the ground.
Hell yeah. Anything else for your turn?
I am going to use my 40 feet of movement to get right up in this one's face
Whoa.
and just look down on him and grin.
Boom.
Beautiful. That is going to bring up this guy. He is going to run up on you.
These fucking
Rafa.
psychos just love smiling and fighting. It's fucking weird as hell.
Yeah, I imagine Lothario feels some type of way about it.
Yeah, this is weird.
This one is going to run up on you, Rafa, not seemingly intimidated by your massive size, and is going to attempt to bite you a couple times. Whoa. That first one is going to be an 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and roll the second attack. Second attack is going to miss with a 3.
Definitely misses.
6 points of piercing damage. As at this point, it's almost like a little goldfish or something biting at your leg here in your big ass form. Halbord, you're up.
So with this Sharkman in my face after my shield, I like fumble into my pockets and I pull out the wand of roaming pain.
Okay.
And,
What?
and I go, "You're gonna deal with this now." Okay. And I rolled a 3, so it'll be chest. So he needs to
Okay.
make a DC 15 wisdom con save. And then I'm going to use my portent roll and give him a 12.
I was about to say, okay, he would have succeeded, so he'll fail on that.
So then he's going to take 6 damage. And now he cannot take reactions or bonus actions.
Sheesh. Let's go.
And
Just for his next turn, right?
Yeah, just his next turn. And I
Okay.
just go, "Wand, don't fail me now!" And I like blast him. And I just kind of like shriek out a little pain and then run away. Because now
Where are
he
you running
can't.
to?
Because now he can't take reactions. So I'm going to use 25 feet and just get next to Morga and the shark dude.
All right. As you're running away, you hear in your head, "Yes, yes."
That's funny.
As the sharkland creature in front of you seems to be in massive major pain as you're racking that damage into his chest. Anything else for you?
That'll be my turn.
Lithariel, you are up.
I am going to. Okay, I would like to bonus action. Lithariel calls out to Rafa as he's like kind of just like stomps towards like his big ass form stomps towards these other two shark guys. I'll just say, "Stay up, keep fighting," and I'm gonna pass him also a level 1 healing word.
Nice.
Little something. That's going to give you 9 healing. And then I'm going to this motherfucker with the net. His net, this guy that's in front of me has the net, right? He's a net guy.
Yeah.
And then he
Well, they've both already thrown their nets, so.
Okay. Then I'm going to, I think, take 2 steps back towards Morga, and I'll hold my action. I will, like, kind of, I'll be, like, rubbing the backside of the wooden, like, panel on the backside of my harp, and just kind of warming it up and prepping a thunderclap for if anybody, any shark guy, but specifically him, get within melee of me.
Okay. Sounds good. That is going to bring up this one. Having seen both of you guys kind of run away towards Morga here, this one is going to make a calculated decision and join his homies over here with Rafa.
Bring it.
Cool.
Attempt to bite you as you are now surrounded by these sharks.
Rafa, I believe in you.
First hit, natural 20. We'll see if the
I
second
could
one,
take it.
Silvery
second
barbs.
bites hits.
Oh, did you?
I would like to use my reaction for silvery barbs. I'll take my flute and just do a sharp like, whoop, and like try to like distract him with it.
Wild.
That was crazy.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're good. I just have to re-roll that. It's still gonna hit, but he did get rid of the crit. So 18 plus 4 on the, so 22 for the first bite, and then same exact roll for the second bite. Back-to-back 18s.
Swapping dice, getting hits.
But hey, you killed the crit. So that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage total.
Okay.
All right. That is this guy's turn. That is going to bring up this guy, our newest combatant. Seeing strength in numbers, these guys are going to be trying to wail on you for sure. He is going to continue with a multi-attack as well, starting with the bite. That is going to miss with a 6 on the die. He's going to raise his club up and try and hit you with that instead. That's 22 to hit.
That's definitely gonna hit.
And I'll do the second club attack now. The second club attack is going to miss as well with another 5 on the die. So just one club here. So another 6 points of piercing damage as you feel these, barbed edges.
Rows of
wrapped into your
teeth.
skin.
Yeah.
That is going to... This guy is dead, so that is going to bring up Morga.
Okay, so
Good, Morga.
what I would like to do is I'm going to basically... Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Charge this way, but in the process, I want to cast...
Which way? Sorry.
It's okay. This way, but as I get to right about here, I want to cast Drayfin's Bane of Excellence on this guy.
Okay.
So the Wiz need to pass a 12. If you fail, nat 20s do nothing.
He fails.
Woohoo! All right, so that's my first attack, and the second attack, I'm gonna just take this guy. I'm gonna run up behind him as he's distracted, and I'm gonna take my. This is so dumb. I'm gonna take my shield around it and have my flail and yank it back, and kind of.
What's
I guess
your
would be,
movement speed?
Let's see. 35.
Okay, you're good. You want it to be right here?
Yeah. I don't know if that would be considered an unarmed attack or if it would be considered kind of choking it out with my flail. Kind of.
You're trying to... What are you
Sneak
trying to
up
do
on-
exactly? Sorry. You're trying
That's
to,
okay. I was gonna try to go up behind it with my shield in my hand and the flail and kind of choke it out and bring it away from Rafa.
It's like
So
grapple.
that- Got like a grapple, I guess. Would that be considered?
I would say you can make an opposing strength check here to see if you can kind of hold it in place. However, I would say the flail doesn't really work as like in the way that you're wanting it to in this exact usage of it.
Well then, I guess
But
in
you
the
can
process.
grapple it.
That puts
It's like,
me
do
in
you want to
good-
hit it with the flail, or do you want to, like, again, like this is like kind of, it's a
If I-
mechanic that doesn't exist for the flail.
Yeah.
So like,
if I had my longsword in my head, it was like, oh, that'd be so funny. I'll
so
just.
you can, flavor wise, you can say you're using the flail to grapple him, but it's not going to be like a grapple and damage at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna scratch that, and I'm just gonna run up over it with it. Run over to it with my flail, and I'm just gonna whack the heck out of it from behind.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Roll to hit.
Doesn't see it
When all
coming.
else fail, schmack.
Schmack. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Hey.
Good, Morga.
And I also, fun fact, is it? I want to make sure that I have this correct. Traits. Because I'm also a savage attacker, if I hit it with a weapon, I can roll the weapon's damage twice and take either roll against the target. So if I don't do well, I'm gonna roll again. That was a 6, but I might as well just try it.
I think you have to take the new roll, so it's up to you.
I mean, you rolled a 1 on
have
the die anyway. You might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna go for it.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh,
There
a
you go.
13.
13 points of damage on this one.
Yes. She's just gonna go up to it and go boo.
Yeah, as you swipe out at its flail, these barbed leather strips, making long trenches down its back. As you
Oh, God.
drag
Let's
that
go.
through this creature's flesh. What else for you?
So
That's
brutal.
it. I use. That's it.
Rafa, now seeing your companion come over here to lend you aid, you've got a wide view of everything that's going on from how tall you are right now. What else would you? What's the time on that, by the way?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's a
for
minute.
sure you still got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to look down and realize that this is the one that I messed up earlier, so I'm gonna take a stab at him real quick with my trident.
Damn.
He just
Okay.
bit me.
End it.
That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh,
Hits.
holy crap.
I don't think
Let's
you've rolled
go.
less than a 20 for any of your attack rolls this
It's
encounter.
so good.
Yeah, which dice are you using? I'm about to use those.
That is 12 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning damage.
What does it look like as you kill this thing?
Nice.
It takes like a bite at my leg, and I just look kind of down at it and just give it a quick stab with my trident, like put it out of its misery.
Hit it to the ground.
And then I'm going to turn back towards this guy, the one in front of me that I was originally looking at, and take my trident with both hands and try and stab it straight in the chest.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, that's only going to be a 10.
Oh, you cussed
these
it.
dice
Oh,
are
you
real.
cursed it.
Wait, I have inspiration. I'm going to roll that again.
Unbelievable.
Who the hell giving this guy inspiration?
And he's been struck by
Me,
inspiration.
every time I sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you're
That
human. That's
is-
right.
Where did it go? That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Look at this
Holy.
basic human. And they
That
call
was
humans
incredible.
basic.
That is 17 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning.
Got it. This is the first hit he's took. He absorbs it and opens those jaws wide as he looks up at you.
And that's gonna be it.
Alrighty, this guy is dead. He can't go. That will be Halbor.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm going to take my 30 movement, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna be like, all right, sorry, Lothario, I'm moving by again, and then I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at this one.
All
You
right.
got my hair.
No, I promise.
Flashbacks.
18 to hit.
18 hits. So now Morga and Rafa don't have to make dex saving throws.
And that was 19 fire damage. I almost rolled max.
19 fire damage against a creature with 19 hit points. What does it look like as you extinguish the life of this second smaller shark?
As he's
one
being
you're
like
surrounding?
pinned, it's almost like bowling. I wind up this firebolt and just shoot it, and it goes right through his sternum and just melts out his insides a little bit, burns them, and I'm like, look, Morga, can't singe your hair if I hit center of mass.
Halbor, my eyebrows are almost gone.
Alrighty. Anything else for you, Halbor?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Lothario, you are up.
Okay. Cool. Lothario is going to...
See, Morga, I got your back every time.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Damn, I wish I could throw a trident. That'd be so cool.
I can't hear anything you're saying, HD.
Oh, I kind of didn't really
Oh,
say
there we go.
much yet. I was just kind of talking under my breath, saying I wish I could throw a trident, but I think I'm going to anyways. In the heat of battle, he's gonna feel hot. He sees his two party members just swinging away. I'm gonna go grab. I think the trident that the original one threw at me was somewhere around here.
Okay.
I would love to just go pick it up and then get to a point where I'm not gonna hit Morga and try to throw it at this guy.
So here's, are you proficient with a trident?
Absolutely
Because
not.
otherwise, okay, so
I'm
if
feeling
you-
myself.
It'll be with a disadvantage, and
course.
you can try and throw that. And you're trying to throw kind of in between along this, this line here, right?
I was thinking going up here and throwing to the right of Morga, and that's probably.
I mean, you can
the
kind of stand up on this little edge here.
That works. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then that's probably all my movement. But
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
think
exactly
so.
how to do that.
Give me a second here. I'll pull it up.
I can just add one to my inventory, RQ. Trident.
It is.
Trident.
I think you'll just roll a straight d20 because you don't have any proficiency or anything with it.
Yeah, I have a -1.
Okay.
Oh, is it it's strength-based thrown?
Yeah, but I don't care. I'm picking that thing up and just trying to give it all I got because My friends are in danger. Okay, so it's going to be a 5.
5. Since you moved up here, you don't really make, it's not at risk of hitting your companions, but yeah, the trident clatters to the floor and kind of goes over here.
Oh shit! Sorry. That's my turn.
All right,
Good
that is
try,
going
good
to bring up this guy here. He is going to, I think, run away. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I want to hit him.
25, 30. He makes it to here, not off the map. And you can see he's looking to kind of move back to calmer waters, I think, seeing all his homies go down. He just kind of showed up to this event. He wasn't really chilling in here before. Anyways, Morga, you're up.
Can I get an opportunity attack on him?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Morgan, you have a 10-foot
Two.
reach too, right? Or do you?
No! Natural 1.
With a natural 1, that misses.
Morgan, do you have a 10-foot reach or 5-foot reach? With your sword? Or your flail, I mean.
a 5-foot reach, but I get 35 feet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going. This is so bad. I'm gonna
Psycho.
run straight up to it, and I'm gonna take my flail, and as loudly as I can, just say, "Don't run!"
So
And
you're
I'm
getting
just
in the
gonna-
water?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to, well, I guess, yeah, in the water, and I'm going to flail it like a whip to try to yank it down into the water so it doesn't go anywhere. that
So
dark?
you again, like same thing as before. You can either attempt to restrain this creature or attempt to damage it with the flail. You're not going to be able to do.
I'm going to damage it with the flail.
Okay,
like-
so you won't be able to like drag it under the water just with
Yeah,
its
yeah,
normal. Okay.
yeah. Okay, a 26?
26 hits.
Okay,
Nice.
and the damage on that is a 6, but I also can do it again because of that, my background, so I'm just going to do that again. Holy cow, and that's 12 damage?
You got to roll to hit again.
Oh no, she rolled with her savage
That was the
attacker.
first damage was 7. What was it that just showed up?
12.
12 damage.
Yeah, for the
The
first
one.
attack.
For the first attack, yeah,
Oh,
this is the
okay.
second attack I'm about to start.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
because
I'm gonna attack the second time now. And the second attack is a natural 20.
Let's go.
Gosh.
what the heck?
What the hell, guys?
I'm gonna.
Oh my
This is
god!
insane. I'm going. That damage
Not
is
bad at all.
16, and before I do this, can I see at all that it's do I use a spell slot?
No.
I'm thinking no. I'm
That's
gonna
just my
stay.
opinion.
That's
I'm
what I
not
was
in your
thinking
head,
too. No, I was. I'm thinking the same. I'm gonna. That's it. And then just
okay.
go. Where are you going?
Perfect. That is Rafa.
I am going to take and I want to jump on top of it and hold it out of the water.
Okay.
I want to jump over Morga and land on top of it.
She just. Whoa.
So you're here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So that'd be a 30 feet of movement. I will need an athletics check here, please.
Okay. Oh my god. Natural 1 for a 7.
No.
I was debating. Honestly, that's fine. I was debating making you roll it at disadvantage anyway because you're not used to being twice your own size. So I will say you kind of go to jump over her. You rolled a natural 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you clip her, like your leg like clips her as you're trying to jump over her. So not only does it, you don't really hit the shark, you kind of splash into the water over here, but it also knocks her prone because you're so big. So she's currently just kind of got her head above the water, clinging to this ladder here.
Between you and Albor, I swear to
Oh
God.
my gosh.
But you're right here. You weren't able to jump on top of it, but you're here.
Am I on my feet, or like you said, I fell in, so I'm like,
You're in the water, so I'd say you're probably a little It's like you're not prone because you're in the water, so it's like I would say you're not like laying on the floor of the pool, but you're definitely not at your most stable. Depends on what you're gonna try and do to if it will have any effect or not. I don't know.
I just want to try and bear hug it and ragdoll my weight down again. Just try and drag it under.
Okay, yeah.
Drown the shark.
All right.
Let's go ahead and give me a strength check.
You have advantage on this from enlarge.
Check.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. That is dirty 20 both times.
Sheesh. Yeah, you have him grappled in place. You pull him under the water, so you guys are both kind of. We'll just mark it like this. You have him held. It's not doing any damage. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right, sounds good. That is going to bring up Halbor. Halbor, you see.
Oh, no.
Not a whole lot, really. It's pretty foggy in here. You hear some splashing sounds over there. You see that Rafa and Morga both went in the water.
So I guess I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement and get as close as I can. So put me like
That's as close as you can get.
is that it? Cool. Can I?
Diagonal movement only.
Is there any way I can still see him, or is it like too messed up under the water?
I would say no. With Morga and Rafa there and the underwaterness of it all, I don't think you can see what's going on over there.
Okay.
At least you can't physically see the shark. You may be able to
Yeah.
kind of figure out what's going on, but you can't physically see the shark because it's being very heavily covered by these two big-ass people and being underwater.
Well, I guess since I can't really see, I'm just gonna call out, if you raise him above water, I can shoot him! And I'll just ready in action to cast a firebolt if I see the shark.
Okay, perfect. Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Lothario, you are up. You're kind of standing along the edge of this short wall here. What would you like to do?
Well, they're kind of twice the size Rafa and big ass Morga is like wrestling this like hurt shark underwater and stuff. I'm probably just gonna like kind of take a look around the room and like expect that that's gonna be done in a moment. And maybe how far is like the drop from like this to this? Is it like a step? Or is it like...
This is a short wall, so I would say it's only like maybe a foot.
Okay.
And then, the water comes pretty much up to the level of the floor on the other side of the wall, so it's really only like a foot. And then the water itself looks to be like 5 to 6 feet deep.
Okay, I think I'm gonna walk over to this like underwater wall, kind of take a step down, and just investigate this guy's person. Kind of see whatever he had going on since he looked so different than the rest.
Okay.
Conserving spell
Make
slot.
a investigation check as you search this guy.
Okay. Oh, it literally turned the last second 4.
With a 4, he doesn't seem to have much on him. His any clothing that they're wearing seems to be kind of, tattered, weather beaten, almost like burlap, kind of like almost the same material you'd see like a sack of grain be made of. He's got a very makeshift like harpoon lying, that seems to be kind of sunk down to the bottom at this point. I will say, it looks like he's got some rudimentary kind of like jewelry. You're not sure how much it would be worth outside of the Sharkland community, but
yeah, I'll snag that, especially if any possibly has like maybe like shark teeth or any kind of like teeth on it.
He's got a mouthful of shark teeth for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and try to pull out a tooth in 6 seconds though. But yeah, I'll take any of the basic jewelry and kind of just pocket it, and maybe just, if you let me, just kind of push his body over off of the little underwater wall into the deeper water.
Just give me a straight D20 roll. We'll call this a luck check.
Okay. That's weird now. Oh, they changed it. That's cool. Dude.
With a 2, you're
5.
able to pull some jewelry off this guy. Up to
was
a
a 5,
5.
yeah.
It looks like it's made of like shells and stuff. Like you have a hard time seeing it being valuable in any way.
Cool.
But
pocket
it's
it.
cool,
That's
it's certainly a memento to this encounter. That is going to bring up this guy here. He is going to try and escape the grapple. I need you to make a strength check, please.
Don't
Ralph.
have advantage.
That is dirty 20.
How many dirty 20s are you going to roll this encounter, dude?
18.
He rolled an 18, so very close, but unable to get away. While he is being grappled by you, though, he does not want to be in this situation. He is going to attempt to bite the shit out of you. The first attack will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Actually, it has the Dreyfus.
It's not a
thing
natural 20.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
And then another dirty 20. Back-to-back 16 plus 4, I swear to God. And then for damage, I'm going to say he's not going to be able to use his club in this scenario, but he'll do the couple bites on you.
He's restrained,
10.
right? So all
He
his stuff
is-
has disadvantage? Or is it different?
I don't think it works like that. Let me just double check.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. If it is restrained. I think grappled is a different one, too.
Grappled creatures, yeah, it's grappled. Speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit. The condition ends if the grapple is yeah, that's different than restrained.
What the hell is the difference between grappled and restrained? That's confusing to me.
Restrain like with rope or something instead of
I
like
guess
being
like
held.
restrain is your legs and grapple is like think about like hanging onto an arm.
I think too, like it's just a difference of abilities. So depending on magic weapons, different attacks, like they're gonna
Right.
use one or the other to scale the strength of it. But just for like a straight, I'm grabbing this person, that's a grapple.
Yeah, it's a grapple. That makes sense. I was confusing those two.
Cool. So it's 10 points of piercing damage on the 2 bites. But that's literally all he can do there. Morga.
She is going to put her flail away, and she's going to pull out her long sword. And she is going to, while she sees this happening in front of her, try to stab it from in the water. Let's see. That was a natural 1, but I have bardic inspiration. Can I use? I can't use it on a 1, can I? It's if
I mean,
it's,
you could, but it's
not
no
a 1.
point.
Yeah, that's true. So then I'm gonna use my second attack then, and do the same exact thing.
Hit him.
Swing.
And that one is an 11, but I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration now and re-roll that if I can.
Oh, it's a D8 added.
It's a
You're
Not
just
a
adding a
D8.
D8, not a reroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was?
There's a difference between inspiration you get from the DM and bardic inspiration. Those are 2 very different things.
So just roll a d8 and add it to 11.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
the best
19.
scenario.
19 hits
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
as you
And-
stab this creature that is attempting to run away from you.
Yes. And the damage on that is 4. And because I have proficiency in a longsword, if I hit a creature with a longsword, they have disadvantage on their next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Oh, using your weapon mastery is clever.
Yeah.
Nice.
How much? You said 4 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Try to stay above water. that's it.
We're kind of on this like ladder thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Rafa, you're up.
Okay.
This thing is struggling to get away from you and like, biting you, trying to just get away from you.
I want to try and like get it where my I've got it under the arms basically and just stand up and face the others.
Okay. I think at the start of firstly at the start of this turn we're gonna have to do another grapple check to see if you're maintaining your grip on this creature.
Okay.
You gotta beat a 15.
Alright. That is going to be a 14.
With a 14,
So
you go to try and
Oh, wait, no, I
lift
have
it.
advantage. I have advantage.
Oh.
Hold on. 30-20.
With a dirty 20, you are able to do that. You feel it trying to squirm and wriggle out of your way, but you are able to kind of lift it up out of the water, holding it kind of like in front of you like this, facing the rest of the... Oh my god. There you go.
Yeah, that's my turn. I just want to hold it there.
Is that up enough for my held action to trigger?
I think that's the idea here, yeah.
All right, take this, you slimy goof. Oh, I only got a 9.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
9 does
you have a
not
fortune
hit.
roll?
No, I have to call it before the dice rolls.
So I think in this case, go ahead and roll damage.
Dude, okay.
Yikes! What are we doing? It's crazy.
It's fine.
2.
Yeah, this hits Rafa for sure. He's holding this thing. You miss it, so you'll take 2 points.
I literally rolled 2 1s. It's the worst roll I could have possibly done.
Lucky. All right. Anything else for your turn, Rafa? As you are taking damage.
Rafa, I'm sorry.
How about you up?
I'll fix it. And I'm just going to cast Magic Missile now that I can see him.
All right.
I'm just doing it at first level, so I'm just getting 3 darts.
Brother.
7. Ooh. 12 damage total. 3, 4, 5 for the 3 darts.
Oh wow, that's funny.
That's great.
Yahtzee. Sorry.
All right. Yep. It's you see all those darts hit this creature. This one had not taken too much damage before you guys kind of finished off his friend, so he's still struggling to get away. Anything else for you, Halbor?
I think that's it. That's my turn.
Lothario, you're up.
I would like to. I'm going to, like, after I do this, all this stuff, kind of put the shells in my pocket and look over and see them kind of still struggling with this thing. I'm going to just look over at Rafa and call out, "Just let it go! There's no need for more violence. We've beaten them." And that's my turn.
Alrighty, that is going to bring up the grappled shark here. Go ahead and give me another strength check with advantage. You're going to need to roll a natural 20.
Oh,
I rolled a natural 20 for a 23 on my first roll.
So how does that work?
Who's got the bigger bonus?
Mine's +3.
I think we just roll again.
Rollies? Rollies with the DM. No, did you really?
Yeah,
Barb?
4 for a 7.
I wouldn't have seen this happening.
I mean,
I rolled
does that get
another.
advantage, or-
This creature actually has advantage as well on these checks, and I rolled a second natural 20. I swear to God.
Well, then he is free as can be, my friend.
Yeah, and he leaves immediately.
He's like,
away.
nope, done with this.
Can I hit it?
You can make an opportunity attack as it's running away from you, yes.
I want
Well,
it dead.
I have a question about this actually, because my Drafen says if it gets a natural 20, an attack roll, saving throw the target makes, it means it's failed. So we have saving throw as well, not just attack.
So I think this is a strength check. I don't think it's a strength saving throw or an
The
attack
next
roll.
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Oh, you didn't say ability check the first time. How am I supposed to know that?
Sorry. I was
what,
looking
did
at
you
that,
cast
I'm
it
like,
on that
wait a
one, or
minute.
didn't you cast that on like the one that already died or something?
I thought
I also
She
cast it
cast
on
it
this blue
twice.
guy.
Let's go.
I did it on our big blue guy, and then this blue guy.
How long does that last for?
1 minute of concentration.
So I think this is. I will let you do this, but next time you have to say it like before we start rolling a whole second round of dice. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because now we're like kind of having to rewind and retcon. All right, so you still have him grappled. Because his natural 20 failed, he is going to instead bite you.
Okay.
Just
Rafa.
keep biting.
I don't know why I just rolled that with advantage. That's not supposed to be with advantage. Dirty 20 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
So many dirty.
I'll roll the second bite. Second bite's just an 11. It's going to miss.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
That is 6 points of piercing damage as he's, again, thrashing and biting, trying to get away from you, but unable to escape due to the crowd control. That is going to end its turn. Morga, you are up.
I'm just gonna stab it again. With
Morgan,
my
I would
long-
like you to make a wisdom check for me, please.
Okay.
Stab it.
Wisdom. Oh, I did saving throw. Hang on, I clicked the wrong button. Okay.
The
Oh,
exact same
wow.
thing.
17.
17 is very good. You think I think in this moment, you are not a barbarian. You're not filled with a rage inside you. And I think in this moment, with a 17 especially, I think that there's like a moment of clarity for you here. You serve the god of protection. You guys are currently stabbing and keeping a creature that is attempting to get away from you held at bay for seemingly no reason. With a 17 wisdom check, you think that as a person of religion, this is not a good look. What would you like to do? I will say too, with paladins, it's not exactly like being a warlock, but there are consequences to your actions.
She is going to put her longsword back and like sheath it back onto her side and kind of kick herself in the water back like up the ladder. And she's just gonna get out of the water, but she's going to kind of like a squat where she's gonna have her hands on her knees and just kind of like watch this fight play out and think, take a deep breath and just kind of think and try to put the pieces together of, oh wow, this is crazy.
And especially, I mean, Lothariel has shouted out to you guys at this point, like, just let it go. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. And that's my turn.
this is becoming a what are we doing kind of moment, I feel like. That is your turn. Rafa, you're up. You've got the shark. You know, that Lothariel's may not have gotten through to you as much, and you are certainly not a paladin of a god. So what would you like to do?
There's gonna be a split second of like where my face kind of goes from like smiling as I'm holding this thing towards Morga and then watching her back away and kind of like getting a little confused, and then I'm just going to let it go and just give it one good punch in the face before like letting it go.
Roll to hit with the unarmed strike.
Pow!
Right in the back of the head. Don't.
It's just a 12.
12 does not hit as it is booking it away from you guys and back along the river, which will bring an end to this encounter.
As he swims, as the shark person swims away, I'm just like, oh, all right. So we're done now? Was that it? I'm good
There's
with
no
that.
need. we're going to be able to get through as we wanted. There's no need for extra violence. At least that's what I feel. That poor creature might have a family.
Is this the saltwater smell that I smelled earlier?
Yeah, it reeks of salt water in here, no doubt.
And Rafa,
I just let myself fall.
and as he
and
falls, he
sink
like
to the
shrinks
bottom.
back to normal size.
Cool.
Let yourself like fall back into the water?
Just kind of float there.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to just let myself sink.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold it for as long as I can, and then take the tied piece of shirt off when I can't hold it any longer, and try and take a breath.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Not bad. not
With
bad.
a 15, it takes you a second to do the mental work needed to just intentionally take a breath underwater. You know, you're kind of down there feeling these gills. You wait till the last second, but with a 15, you're able to kind of hold strong mentally and actually do this. And it is a crazy sensation, feeling your lungs fill up with this salt water, and as you kind of float there under the water, your hair kind of doing the crazy underwater floating thing. You can breathe.
Sick.
Rafa, are you okay? Oh my god, he's been down there so long. What happened?
Yeah, I will stay down there for a minute, just kind of like breathing and getting used to it before coming up without retying the piece of cloth around my neck.
Cool.
Yes, hear a splashing sound as he kind of reemerges.
Oh, I was right. They are gills. You're not drowning. I like pull out my book, start taking notes.
How did that feel?
It was very weird. It is not normal.
Yeah, no shit.
But it was a bit refreshing. I can't deny.
Well, that's good. Good work, everybody. I suppose, can I just take another kind of survey around the room and see if anything looks to be of value here, or there may be... okay. Any exits, anything like that? Because I don't really
The
know.
only exits that you see are this that leads further, just away down kind of a river of salt water, and then up here there is a door that looks like it goes, back into the kind of tunnels and hallways that you guys have been making your way through with the sewers thus far.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to this thing and see if I can discern what it's gonna do if I turn it. This wheel up here, unless that's
okay.
just not prop.
I'll say as you guys kind of begin to, move away from the heat of the conflict and begin to search this large, foggy chamber, you think it's definitely going to take some time to discern, if anything of value is in this room and, what these gears do. So I think that we will go ahead and end tonight's episode there with you guys taking care of these sharks. And we will pick back up with you guys exploring this this area in the next episode. So GG's.
GG's.
I didn't
Dude,
take
the
any
amount of
damage.
dirty 20s or 20 pluses that were
I
rolled,
rolled
is
a
like needs to be
17
studied.
plus 3 so many times.
Insane.
That's
Crazy.
Alrighty, thank you so much for watching tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. We very much appreciate it. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with everything we're putting out. And we will see you next time on Side 21. Have a wonderful night.